Hey Harvey, this is Shaelee with Midtown Marketing. I have your website plugged in here so that we can start going through your online presence and see ways to increase it to get you even more clients. And looking through your site here, you have a really professional looking site. Whoever built it did a really good job putting it together. And these click to call buttons will really help with your conversion rates. This form submit as well. And what that means is it's just going to capture the information of people landing on your site. One thing that I would recommend would be to add more content. Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet 24/7. So they are looking through all of the content that is on your site, and that even includes photos and what they were saved as before they were uploaded. Google wants to see you providing value to your readers, as well as to see what keywords are on your site. A good rule of thumb would be to have at least 1,500 words on your site, and then you want to have those keywords embedded throughout. One example of a keyword is home remodeling company in Southfield. And whenever your future customers are searching for this, the first thing that's populating are some ads. And this is definitely something to consider for yourself. Ads can be a great tool when used properly to increase your business as well. But if we scroll down here, this is the top of the organic listing. 60 to 70% of business goes into the organic listing, and this is where websites rank. And you really want to be in the top 3 of the organic listing because they get the majority of that 60 to 70% of business. And if we scroll down, the map pack section is right in the middle of the organic listing. And this is where the remaining 30 to 40% of business goes. And for the same reason, you want to be ranking in the top 3 because they get the majority of that 30 to 40% of business here. And the way that you outrank your competitors would be to have a Google business profile, which you do have, so that is great. The next step would be to completely optimize it. The way that you completely optimize this would be to add geotagged photos. Be consistent with adding these 5-star reviews. You want to make sure that all of this information is filled out as completely and accurately as possible. And that even includes this about section. So this section allows for 750 characters, and you really want to try and get as close to that 750 characters as possible. And that will really set you apart from the majority of other businesses there. And the most time-consuming thing are what's called citations. A citation is your business name, phone number, and address exactly as you have it on this profile and other places like Yelp. And so with all of these things together, as well as having more citations than your competitors, you could get your share of that 30 to 40%. And if we scroll down, we are back in the organic listing here. And then here is the bottom of the first page. So it's great that you're on the first page because over 90% of people will stay on the first page. But here we would want to get you into the top 3 spots so that you're getting even more customers there. So let's take a look at the #1 ranking business for that keyword. If we look at Detroit Build, they also have some great call to action spread throughout here. But it'd be really easy to outdo them with content. So let's take a look at the back end of each website, starting with Detroit Build. So I have their website plugged into Ahrefs, and we're going to take a look at ratings pulled from Google data. The UR and the DR, this is the trustworthiness and the authority of a website. They have 23 and 8, and what's making up their ratings here are the 855 backlinks that they have, and these backlinks are coming from 58 referring domains. A backlink is one website linking to another, like a shout out. And it's important to note that not all backlinks are the same. There are high quality backlinks that will boost the UR and the DR, and there are spammy ones that will bring these numbers down. So you want to be intentional with the backlinks, and you want to make sure they are relevant to your industry because Google does pay attention to that. And you want your UR and your DR higher than your competitors, because that way Google will push you up higher onto the first page, at the top of the first page of the Google search bar. But what goes hand in hand with these ratings are keywords. You want to make sure that you have buyer intent keywords on your site that apply to you, so that you are being found for what you would want to be found for. Detroit Build, they have 412 keywords on their site and 54 traffic every month. And then here I have your website plugged in. You'll have 18 and 0.5, and what's making up your ratings are 78 backlinks from 29 referring domains. You have 89 keywords on your site and 8 monthly traffic. So what we'd want to do here is we'd want to add more high quality backlinks to boost these numbers up over your competitors, and then we'd want to add buyer intent keywords to your site so that you are being found for what you'd want to be found for and being pushed to the top for those specific keywords. The reason that you want buyer intent is because you want to have qualified leads, and then this way we can qualify them from the beginning. And one way to get you high quality backlinks is called the copycat method. We can go into your competitors' backlinks here and then link those to your website as well, because if it is working for them, it would work for you to rank on the front page of Google. And then we'd want to do extensive research for all of the buyer intent keywords. So we can go into your competitors' keywords as well and see all of those good quality buyer intent keywords. But we'd also want to do a separate search as well, just to make sure that they are not missing any keywords that apply to you. And so just a quick recap. You'd want to have this Google business profile completely optimized so that you're getting your share of that 30 to 40% in the Google Map Pack section. And then for your website, you'd want to be ranking in the top 3 for your keywords that apply to you. And so you'd want to add quality content to your website so that you are supporting those buyer intent keywords, and then add high quality backlinks so that you're being pushed to the top of Google for what you'd want to be found for. The more eyes that are on your site, the more people that would be turning into your customers. And I hope that this video was helpful for you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thanks.